Good morning, Pottervision podcast listeners. Good morning, everyone. This is episode 55 of the Pottervision podcast. And can I say, this is definitely one of my favourite episodes of the 55 podcast that we've ever done. What a laugh this is. Stick around for droppings at the end. It gets very funny. This is your weekly reminder. If you've not done so already, leave us a review. Tell a friend. Tell everyone you know. Tell your mother. Tell your father. Tell your cousins. Tell your granny. And get them all listening to the Pottervision podcast. It's the only way we can grow the show. Word of mouth is our best friend. If you'd like to support the show even further, you can visit patreon.com/Pottervision. Have a snoop around there. We're on tour. For a full list of tour dates, go to pottervision.com. Anyway, here's me running me mouth. Here's episode 55.
Pottervision, Pottervision, Pottervision.
Hello, and welcome to the Pottervision podcast, the podcast where every 7 days, myself, Lukas, Kirkby, and this gorgeous Adonis opposite me, Tom Lawrenson, we look at a chapter of the Harry Potter books and we comment on it, we judge it, and we use it as an inspiration for conversation, don't we?
Yeah, man.
This week we're on episode 55. We're getting to the end of this bloody third book. We're on chapter 20 of Prisoner of Azkaban, the Dementors Kiss. Mwah. 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 I'm looking forward to a sexy chapter. How about you, Tom?
I just thought something.
What?
Dementor kind of sounds like the word demented.
Oh, yeah.
That's freaky.
That is freaky. I believe there is a chapter in a later book called Dudley Demented, when the Dementors come after Dudders.
Spoilers.
Oh! I won't say any more than that, listeners, because I don't know anymore.
You don't know anymore.
You don't know anymore. You don't know anymore. How are you, my fair weather friend?
I'm all right. I got the train back last night from London.
Oh,
and
yeah.
got in bed and I slept for a long time.
Oh, how many hours are we talking? 6, 7, more?
8.
8! Ooh!
Good, perfect 8.
That is a good sleep.
8 hours for me is me reset.
Yeah. I'm going to pretend not to know. What were you doing in London, Tom? Tell us.
Just hanging about.
Hanging about. Don't be so modest.
No, I was doing a heat at some daft little competition.
That you were successful, you got
Yeah,
through.
3 of us got through and many more will, probably 2 on wildcards.
Hey, like a naughty banker, give
What did
yourself some credit.
What did you call me?
God, yeah. A naughty little banker.
Now put your fingers inside your mouth, pull your cheeks apart and say that again.
You know, did I've fallen for that one before when I was about 8 years old. And I won't be saying eat with your fork and knife either. But, like a naughty little banker, give yourself some credit.
No, I need a poo.
Hey! That's a reference to something we cannot further discuss. We'll leave it as a mystery, listeners. But suffice to say...
I think the listeners have got all the ingredients there to know what I might be talking about.
Suffice to say, Tom's a funny bugger, and you're through to, is it the final or is it semi-final? Or just heat number 2?
Me and Lukas stayed at a travel lodge in... Where the hell were we?
Hull and then Peterborough.
In Peterborough.
Oh.
Yeah, in Peterborough. We woke up in the morning in Peterborough.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we could hear some commotion.
Oh, yeah,
I go, Lukas, there's commotion.
Yeah.
And he goes, no, there's not. Someone's got the telly on. And I'm like, I know what that telly sounds like. And I know what rough people in a hotel sounds like. And then you're like, no, don't mind that. And then you needed extra time in the hotel.
Yeah.
So you went down to reception to have a late checkout.
Can I just explain why? Because that sounds sinister. I was online maths tutoring from 9 to 12. Carry on.
Yeah, and so Lukas goes to reception, says, please can I have some extra time here? I don't want to leave yet. I'm enjoying it too much.
Yeah.
Comes back to the room, and I say, did you find out what the commotion was? And he goes, yes, I did. It was some Geordies nicking a telly.
Well, yeah, because they seemed to be guests at the hotel, but they were carrying a telly out the room that looked exactly like the telly in our room.
Definitely, some Geordies nicking a telly.
So there we go.
And I bumped into one of the Geordies, and terrible experience.
Yeah.
Normally, me love me Geordies.
They're lovely people, aren't they?
Normally, me love me Geordies.
Yeah.
This was a wild animal of a Geordie.
Yeah.
He was a brute. He looked at me in my face and looked angry. And have you ever looked at my face and thought any angry thoughts?
No.
Exactly. When people look at my face, they think peace and love.
Yeah.
Harmony to all men.
Yeah, exactly.
I want to laugh. I want to sing. I want to pray.
Yeah.
Yeah. I inspire them. So how dark must someone's soul be if they look at my face and they don't experience them emotions?
I know. Especially if you're a Geordie, where normally they're very affable, aren't they?
Yeah.
Oh, must be a terrible soul. But it takes a dark soul to steal a Travelodge telly.
My mind went like this. Someone else they've either paid in cash
Yeah.
or they've been booked in at the hotel. Someone else has booked them in there.
Oh, yeah.
Or maybe they booked them in themselves and they just don't care about
Yeah.
being charged the price of a telly.
Just think they'll get away with it.
Or the police being called.
Yeah. Oh, dear.
Naughty Geordies. Anyway, what have you been up to?
Well,
I noticed you came in here. Your arm was at a bit of an angle. It was.
yeah.
Like it had a hinge on it.
Oh, yeah.
You've been doing something earlier on.
It's funny you should say that, Tom, because I went to play some snooker.
Tell me more.
It's been... Did you get very far? It's been a day off for me, a very rare day off. A day off for me is a little silver bullet. It's a golden nugget.
Silver bullet?
Oh, I don't know. What's...
That's not an expression.
I thought that's what... Oh, yeah, that's what kills you,
That's
innit?
what kills vampires.
Oh, yeah. Werewolves.
A day off for me is a bit of garlic.
A day off for me
is a stake through me heart.
A day off for me is a little golden nugget, let's say.
They taste yee-haw. Carry on.
It taste yee-haw. It's a rarity. So today I thought I'll treat myself. I'll go and have a game of snooker. Right. And also I was thinking at the same time, because we're recording not recently, not much has happened. And I was thinking I've not got a story. But I had a weird interaction with the lady at the bar.
Was she a Geordie?
She wasn't a Geordie. I believe she was Mancunian. So I'm at the bar. Exactly. I'm at the bar. I said, please, can I play on the snooker table? And she goes, yeah. She goes, I'll give you table number 9. Right. And she pulls a funny face. I said, all right, thank you. And she goes to get the balls. She gives them to me in the triangle. And she goes, oh, I feel sad giving you table number 9. I said, so why do you feel sad giving me table number 9? She goes, well, there was a man who always used to play on a Sunday, 9 till 6, she tells me. And he died last week. The funeral's on Tuesday. Anyway, have a good game. That's that right? So there I was playing on a dead man's snooker table.
Careful. That sounds like an exhaustive game. It's probably what put him in his coffin. 9 till 6.
That's what she said. Every Sunday, 9 till 6. Did he have any breaks? No! And that's not a snooker joke. Oh my God. It sounds like the worst...
Is that how long snooker games generally are?
No, not... Well, sometimes in the World Championship, you'll have 4 sessions, and a game can last like 10 hours, 12 hours. But usually one frame is about 30 minutes, something like that.
Very interesting.
But my God, it's the new Pirates of the Caribbean nobody wants to see. Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Man Snooker Table.
Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Man Snooker Table.
Dead Man Snooker Table.
How very interesting.
Yeah, what a weird thing. Why would you bring that up?
Well, people... I don't know, people want attention. That was her way of getting attention out of you.
I was listening.
Some people might say, no, that's a normal thing to do. No, keep that to yourself. Don't be thinking like we live in a society where we look after one another.
Yeah.
You're at work.
I know.
Act professional. Like, what do you want Lukas to leave, to get a different table? What do you want from him?
Because also, there were plenty of other tables available.
Exactly.
It wasn't like, oh, I have to give him table number 9, the dead man's table, because that's the only one available. No.
She made a decision.
Yeah.
Go on.
There was 12. There was 3. As I walked past, I noticed there was 5 available. But no, it had to be table number 9, the dead man's table. She wanted that conversation with me. Oh, don't want to give you this.
Exactly.
Why not? Dead man, I'm going to the... Why is she going to the funeral? Oh, yeah, this is his grandma. This is his auntie. And this is the lady at the snooker club he goes to.
Fucking hell. Was he young or old? His grandma's at his funeral.
I don't know. I assumed he was old, but maybe he was young, I don't know.
You better start believing in snooker tables. You're playing on one. And we can't start a Pottervision podcast without the third member of the Pottervision podcast, Connie! Connie's back!
We've missed Connie.
Connie's back, but today she's feeling a bit shy.
Oh.
She just wants to watch the Pottervision boys, don't you, Connie? Yes.
What'd you say?
Oh, she's not telling you that. It's rude.
I've noticed that Connie, despite her christening being 3 weeks ago, is still wearing a christening gown. She's enjoyed wearing it. What? Can I ask what that is?
It's a christening gown.
A christening gown.
What do you mean?
Well, whoever that piece of clothing was before we put it on a plush bird, they've not had it back.
It's Connie's christening gown.
It's Connie's christening gown, everybody. And if you've not seen it yet, there's a picture of her in it on Instagram.
Oh, what are you waiting for, listeners? And also, feel free to save that picture to your phone, maybe a screenshot or whatever, and set that as your phone wallpaper.
It's both my wallpaper and my lock screen.
Oh.
I don't want to be unlocking on Stop Seeing Connie in a christening gown. Set it as both.
Lukas, can I ask you a favour?
Oh, what is it?
Give me a rundown.
I am going to give you a rundown. Chapter 20, The Dementors Kiss. Whoa. Purse your lips and get ready for this. They're all coming out. It's a very strange parade of creatures, and they come out into the Whomping Willow. And while they're doing this, Sirius Black's like, oh, Harry, I don't know if you want to, but if you want, you can move in with me. And Harry goes, yeah, please. Next minute.
Yeah, please. No, he wants to.
He wants to, everybody. Next minute, the cloud moves out of the way. It's the bloody moon, for God's sake. Suddenly, Lupin is changing. His mouth is extending out like a kiss, but into a big wolf's snout. He's getting hairy, he's getting big, he's getting hunched over. Oh, snap. Sirius...
Pronounced Snape.
Sorry. Oh, Snape. Sirius Black turns into a dog to wrestle with him, keep him from everybody else. And Peter Pettigrew takes this opportunity to grab a wand, knock out Ron and Crookshanks, and then transform himself into a rat and escape. Whoa. Sirius Black runs off as the dog, and later on they can hear him going, whoa. So Harry and Hermione follow him. He's at the side of the lake, and he's being surrounded by Dementors. Whoa! They're coming and they're giving him a big kiss. They're all doing it. There's 100 of them, and they're after Harry as well. He's trying to do his Patronus charm, but it just ain't good enough. The Dementor takes off his hood, he's got a horrible face, and he starts kissing Harry, and Harry thinks, my soul is leaving my body. Suddenly, a light comes from across the lake and the Dementors go away, and he can see somebody a little bit familiar sending a big old animal across the lake to send away the Dementors. But it's all a bit too much for Harry, and he keels over and faints. And that's the end of the Dementors Kiss.
Oh my God.
What a chapter! Oh, so much kissing is going on.
Yeah.
Oh,
Chapter starts off. They're all leaving the Whomping Willow.
yeah.
We got Crookshanks in front.
Oh, yeah, why not?
And who have we got?
We've got Crookshanks in front. Then we've got, I liked how it's described, as a six-legged race contestant. Mm-hmm. We've got Ron, we've got Pettigrew, and we've got Lupin, all chained up together, walking sideways through this tunnel. Then they're followed by Floating Snape. I would have loved to have seen this in the book, in the film.
Yeah. Banging his head about.
My God. God help him when he wakes up. It says he bangs his toe on every step. Then it says he's banging his head on the thing. He's already been knocked out.
He's going to be screaming, isn't he?
My God, when he wakes up, he's going to have short-term memory, cauliflower ears. Cauliflower toes. Looking like the feet of a veteran ballerina. It's like, bloody hell. Look after him, guys.
Look after him! Stop messing about!
Because I was wondering about this, because they bullied him as well. This isn't like he bullied them.
Yeah.
And so whatever.
And so far, all he's done is run into a room, do Expelliarmus.
Yeah.
And, threaten to turn him in.
Yeah.
They're like, let's kick the shit out of him.
Let's just bang him about a bit.
Imagine, it's like in the Adam Sandler film Click. He pauses his time in front of his boss, David Hasselhoff, and he slaps him in the face. Keeps slapping him in the face.
Brilliant.
And then he unpauses his time, and then David Hasselhoff is like, wow!
Yeah.
He's like, he can't, his face is like, just all of a sudden an insane amount of pain.
Yeah. I've never seen that film. I've heard it's awful, but you might have tempted me.
No, it's good.
Is it good?
You'd love it.
He's got a remote control, hasn't
People
he?
love saying that Adam Sandler films are bad, but they are all fantastic. And I think he farts in his face as well.
Oh, who would do that for entertainment?
Me and you.
No, me and you, yeah, me and you.
So we got all these strewn out in front of each other, right?
Yeah.
Crookshanks at the front.
Yeah.
What a conga line.
Oh, yeah. I hope they go through all the songs. I hope they come out of the conga line, out into the Whomping Willow, get in a circle, and do the hokey cokey.
When was the last time you were in a conga line?
My memory tells me that I did a New Year's Eve party once where we all did a conga line out onto the street for no reason. After we did Old Lang Syne, we came out into the street, just doing a conga.
It's fun, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, it's heck of a fun.
How about when half the conga line breaks off and you got a competing conga line?
Oh, yeah.
Like two millipedes, and then they join back up.
Oh, I can think of a more recent one.
Tell truth.
You know Chris Tavener.
Tavy.
People were doing... Tabby! People were doing congas at his wedding, I'm sure they were.
Were they?
That was only 2 or 3 years ago, I think, maybe more. A conga is fun. Look, you've got your hands on a stranger's waist. A stranger has got their hands on your waist. You're moving forward. But sometimes the person in front of you is going faster than the person behind you. And
You're tugging me.
Oh, you're pulling me from pillar to post.
You're booking me, yes, Evans. You're booking me.
Do I speed up and make the other person speed up, or do I slow down? It's very difficult to tell.
Sirius,
Yeah.
for some reason, decides this is the perfect opportunity.
Yeah.
Perfect opportunity to suggest to Harry that Harry live with him. Right. Not only is this an awful opportunity, awful moment in time to pick because you're all walking chain gang to each other, but also, Sirius, you have just spent 12 years in Azkaban.
Yeah.
I think you're in need of a bit of therapy, pal.
Yeah.
If you're going to be let off the hook and you've got a house to go to, you need some time, you don't be moving in with a little boy. Because the Dursleys may be bad, but is it as bad as a man on the brink of insanity? Harry waking up every night to Sirius Black screaming his lungs out, thinking the Dementors are there.
Yeah. Oh, Sirius, give it 5 minutes. Like, half an hour ago, Harry was like, "You killed my parents! It was your fault they died, you murdered 12 people." You know, a bit later, "All right, I believe you, you didn't do it. Want to move in with me?" Well, hang on a minute. Hang on a minute, Sirius. I've only accepted that you didn't kill me mum and dad. I'm not bloody moving in with you.
He's everything Harry would want in a guardian. He's got, you can see his ribcage. He's got tattoos all over him. I don't know if he got them in prison or if he got them before prison. If he got them before prison, why is he got such evil Russian prison tattoos? Yellow teeth. He's the type of person who would openly kill someone in front of children. Perfect guardian.
Well, that's the thing as well. Is there a tattoo artist at Azkaban? Some of these Dementors do tattoos, ear piercings. What's going on? Where's he getting that from?
They got a little Claire's accessory at Azkaban.
Because they're not going to be giving any of the prisoners a tattoo gun, are they? The Dementors. Look, you just have to pick one off the wall. I can't do any original designs. You can either have skull, triple-breasted harpy, or thorned rose.
I'll have the grim, please. Why do you want that? Not saying.
No. Not saying. But on the other hand, because when I did read that scene where Sirius is offering to Harry to live with him, I did think, well, bloody hell, this is soon. But on the other hand, it is a very lovely moment. And I like that Sirius is quite shy about it and nervous to ask Harry. I like to see that little bit of... Because he's just been seen as a bit of an... like rough, rough lad.
He's gone... No, but 2 chapters ago, we had this side of Sirius that he's like half insane because he's just spent 12 years in Azkaban. I've done my waiting. Time for vengeance!
Yeah.
You don't, in the same hour, go, how about me and you get a flat?
Yeah.
I think we'd get on a storm.
Yeah.
And living with you only means that while you're at Hogwarts, the 8 weeks over the summer.
Yeah. Well, that's the other thing as well, like... the excitement of living with him, but it's not that long, really, is it? It's only school holidays.
And also, Godfather, isn't that like a Christian tradition?
Yeah.
So, was Jesus a wizard?
Yeah, because as far as we know, they're not religious at all, are they? The wizarding world. But they'll happily have a christening. You're my godfather, are you? You haven't taught me anything about the ways of Christianity.
Yeah, mate. If I was Harry, I'd be like, don't be thinking about me. I can have another 8 weeks with the Dursleys, yeah? You've been living as a mangy dog alone for a year as well.
Yeah.
Take some time for yourself.
Yeah. Do you know what? They need to do it. This is what they do with social services, right? If you've been fostered or whatever, and they're working you towards living back with your real mum and dad or whatever because they've changed or whatever, you don't just bloody move there straight away. You have afternoon, you go for an afternoon. You visit for an afternoon or you go out somewhere, then you try one overnight stay. You stay for a night, then you try a weekend. You know, don't bloody move in straight away.
Yeah.
Serious, why don't we go to McDonald's to start with? Have a little dinner. You know, go watch a football match.
Instead of you moving in straight away. Dinner's ready. Oh, what have you made, Sirius? Dead rat. Don't eat that.
Don't eat that.
That's what I've been eating.
I think it's all a bit too sudden, isn't it? But I suppose Harry's so desperate to get away from the Dursleys. But actually, nowadays, he's got a goodish deal with the Dursleys. He's got his own room. Yeah. He gets fed. They don't come anywhere near him because they're scared of him doing magic.
Yeah, he says, "Of course I want to leave the Dursleys, you idiot." Of course I want to live with you, you vagabond. But, like, the Dursleys, are they that bad to him, like, at the moment?
Not anymore, no.
Roof over his head, food, just, like, don't be doing magic, which you're not allowed to do anyway.
Yeah.
Sure, sometimes they don't let him do his own work, but, mate, come on, you're clever enough.
Yeah, he can manage.
Start figuring out how to do it, you know.
Bloody hell. Like, I think he needs the Dursleys because when he's on his own, God, he's indulgent. Look. 2 days after leaving the Dursleys, you're having 3 chocolate sundaes a day at that ice cream parlour.
He's like me. I've been left alone in my house.
Yeah.
I went to shop earlier.
Yeah.
I was like, right, I need to feed myself.
Yeah.
So I'll get a McDonald's for lunch. Chicken selects. Oh, I'll be good though. Diet Coke.
Yeah, that's good.
3 selects. Large. And then I was at Tesco, right, I need something for my supper if I'm having selects. Ooh, I'll just get some camembert in.
Just a bit of camembert.
I'll get some salami in. Some anchovies and olives.
Yeah, why not?
Some artichoke and feta parcels. Who's this king I think I am?
Artichoke and feta parcels?
Yeah.
Bloody hell, who are you having round, Queen of Sheba? Oh, yeah, he's nodding. He's nodding, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Harry is already coming out. He can't wait to tell the Dursleys what's going to happen.
He's excited, isn't
He's
he?
excited. Harry, look, nothing is going to change unless Peter Pettigrew gets to Azkaban and people clap eyes on him. I'd be so nervous about getting him to the castle as soon as possible.
But like, yeah, exactly. But not only that, is what I'm thinking is, how can you be excited for a moment when this villain, Peter Pettigrew, is in front of you?
I know.
I feel like I'd have, a stone in the pit of my stomach.
Yeah.
Like, just looking at him,
Yeah.
this pathetic mollusk of a man.
But yeah, it's true, how can you be thinking about moving in with your godfather?
Yeah. When the man who betrayed your parents
Yeah.
and slept with your best mate is in front of you.
It is mental, innit? That, bloody hell.
Contain yourself.
Yeah.
Oh, imagine when they find out. What will the Dursleys say? Oh, sorry, we annoyed you with our protection.
And also, they'll love that. I can't wait to be rid of you.
Yeah.
Oh, finally, we've not got him to look after. Happy as Larry.
I think they'd want to keep him.
You
They're
think?
like, no, we're not letting him. Oh, imagine when the Dursleys find out that the man who's been wanted for, who's been escaped from prison is my new guardian. They'd be like, yeah, you're not moving in with him. He's escaped from prison.
Yeah. Yeah. Do they have that power? That'd be interesting. Because they are his legal guardians.
Yeah.
That won't change.
They are all he has.
They're all he has.
They are all he has. Are you sure about these people, Dumbledore? I've been watching them all day.
You're basing your opinion on that, are you, McGonagall? You've been watching them all day. So the moon comes out from behind the clouds. Bloody hell. What an evening they're having. We think the drama's over, then the moon turns up.
Yeah.
Goodbye, goodbye, good friends, goodbye. 'Cause now it's time to go.
Well, that's enough of that.
The moon...
Lupin is turning into a werewolf.
Yeah.
This was scaring me.
Oh, it scares me, this.
It was scaring me.
Yeah. Somebody going rigid scares me. Somebody suddenly stopping.
You get scared when I go, fuck!
Oh! Yeah, it just happened.
And when I go, like, if I'm looking at my phone, I go, shit!
Yeah.
You're like, whoa!
What's happened?
Yeah.
Oh, it's scary, man. The idea of a teacher turning into a werewolf. I was scared, were you?
Yeah, I just said.
Yeah, me too.
I brought it up.
Me too. I was scared too.
Now, and then he's caused the chain gang to disperse, right?
Oh, he's broken up the conga line.
Black's had to run off. Yeah, Peter
Yeah.
Pettigrew used this opportunity to transform. He knocks out the cat. He knocks out the twat.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, well done, Lupin.
Yeah.
You stupid werewolf.
Yeah.
I'm back on KCJ's side now, you know what?
Yeah.
He is a stupid werewolf. Because he could have taken some potion today. but he
Yeah,
didn't.
yeah, yeah.
Why is he leaving it till day off full moon?
Yeah.
Why is he not doing it day before? Or at the very least, why is he not carrying around a little flask of potion?
Yeah.
Like a little EpiPen?
Yeah. Be prepared. And the other thing, right?
Go on,
Surely they can do a spell that stops Pettigrew, like Immobulus or Petrificus Totalis. Why are they, let's just handcuff him to each other? Why aren't they just doing a spell like that just stops him?
We'll do that on Yeah. Or do that on a even looping even. Knock him out.
Knock him out. Kill him.
Yeah.
Oh. What also scared me was the idea of Sirius as a dog and Lupin as a wolf fighting. I don't like seeing animals fight. It scares me and it upsets me. Have you ever seen two cats having a proper fight?
No.
None of this hiss, scratch you fight. A proper cat fight.
What they do? Tell me.
So, usually happens in the dead of night. And you might have heard this out the window. They don't hiss, they don't meow, they go like this. Oh,
That's good.
like that.
Not as good.
Right. What they do is they bite each other in the neck and they roll on the floor. You know, like a crocodile does. It does it to drown you, doesn't it, a crocodile? It's horrible seeing two cats fight. They bite each other on the neck and then they like wrestle each other on the floor.
With the intention to kill or what?
I think so, yeah. It's awful. Really upsetting.
What do you think, Connie? She's laughing!
Oh.
She doesn't like cats, Connie.
No, I imagine she's had a few run-ins with cats over the years, has Connie?
No.
How old is Connie, if you don't mind me asking?
I do mind you asking, that's personal.
Bloody hell, we're going down dead ends here with this conversation, aren't we? How collaborative.
Well, keep your questions away from Connie, she's shy.
All right, how old are you?
I don't want to answer that either, that's private.
How many run-ins with cats have you had?
None. Cats seem to be always alright with me. I think dogs are more like arseholes, like in terms of barking at you and making you feel uncomfortable.
Yeah, could be right there, could be right.
Yeah. Have I ever had any run-ins with werewolves?
Have you?
No.
No, me neither. They don't exist, do they? Pettigrew is an incredible opportunist.
Incredible.
He's seen his opportunity and he's taken it. I can't believe how quick he is.
I think he'd have been daft not to do it then. I think the two adults are now disposed. Lupin and Black are now rolling around like cats together. He didn't even need to do that, he could have just walked off.
Yeah. I can understand why he knocked out the cats, because the cat could have chased him as a rat. No need to knock out Ron, he's got a broken leg. He's not catching you, is he?
Yeah.
Because rats can actually run quite fast when they want to. Faster than cripple Ron. And I think it must be interesting being a rat for 12 years and then now he's back to being a human. What would you do on your first day back? If you'd have been a rat for 12 years, 12 years have passed in your life.
You go eat some good food, wouldn't you?
That was why I said, I'm tired of like nuts and berries. Go for a nice dinner. You know, I'd see my loved ones, then have a lovely good fry up or something.
And a bath.
Oh, lovely. I like that. I'm sick of spitting on my own hand and washing my ear. Have a bath.
A bath.
Oh, that'd be nice, wouldn't it? Candles, bubbles.
I wonder if when Scabbers was left at home at the Burrow, say like when all the Weasleys went out, he transformed and just like lay in Ron's bed.
Oh, I reckon so. You would, wouldn't you? It'd be like stretching your legs.
Oh! If you can like transform so quickly. But maybe the other creatures in the house, like the ghost, would tell on him.
Oh, yeah, the ghoul or whatever.
Too risky.
Oh, you'd be tempted though, wouldn't you? Get out your rabbit costume, your rat costume, have a bath, and then get back into the cage before Mrs. Weasley comes back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd be tempted.
Why didn't Sirius escape from prison sooner?
I think they said he had no reason to until he saw that the rat was... It don't make any sense, I understand that.
Are you kidding me?
I know.
He had no reason to. How about to not be in Azkaban? That's a good reason. To be eating nice food.
Yeah.
He could have been going to the forest in Albania, living there. That's what people seem to do if they need to get away from it all. I'm going to the forest in Albania.
It's the classic holiday destination.
Don't carpet bomb them. Fine.
All right, then.
We won't.
I want to hear more about his escape.
I want to hear more about humans that have killed wizards. Like, not even in, like, witch hunt days. I mean, like, by accident. Like, because when humans started inventing guns, like, there's got to have been so many, like, you know...
Yeah.
Oh! He shot us!
Yeah.
with a bit of his metal wand flew off into me.
Yeah, or at least like being hit by a car or something. That must have happened. Wizard being hit by a car. Yeah. I want to hear more about Black's escape, because what are you telling me? There's just a cage, and once you get out the cage, you're free. Has he not had to get through reception? Has he not had to get through the rest of the building? How's he got out?
Walked out. All Dementors. No locks on doors, because the Dementors.
And they're blind?
Yeah.
Well, there's a flaw in the plan, isn't there? What if they have a really skinny prisoner? But wait, they're human, aren't they? But there's always the chance that they're an animagus.
No. You have to register.
You have to register.
Yeah, so they run off, don't they, Werewolf
Yeah.
and Black run off together,
Oh, yeah.
right? And we find by the lake, Sirius is now on all fours. Lupin, what have you been doing to him? he's not in prison anymore.
And now he's about to get a kiss. After all that's happening. Yeah, bloody hell, yeah. So Pettigrew's disappeared. They can't find him. I googled Peter Pettigrew because I wanted to find out more about him. Turns out there's an actual bloke in real life called Peter Pettigrew, who was an Australian football player in the 70s.
That's interesting.
What a name to have.
Peter
Pettigrew.
Pettigrew.
Exactly. And also, the other thing I found out, I assumed they were all in Gryffindor, but Peter Pettigrew was sorted into Gryffindor.
Yeah.
Despite, to me, on the surface, not having any of the qualities a Gryffindor would have. He doesn't seem to be brave. He doesn't seem to be loyal or good.
He might have used to have been.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe he had the
But
potential.
people get tempted, don't they? Because couldn't you imagine Seamus Finnegan going to the dark side?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Or even Harry.
Harry's always teetering, I think,
Yeah, he's
being a
always...
Slytherin.
Kill Sirius Black. It wasn't Sirius Black, it was Peter Pettigrew. Leave him. He's a good boy.
Hasn't he been through enough?
I can see it in him too. Excuse me, he's been sleeping with your best mate. Yeah. This chapter was giving me goosebumps.
Was it?
When I was reading it, well, I didn't read it all, I listened to the audiobook.
Yeah.
But Stephen Fry was chatting away,
Yeah.
talking about the Dementors surrounding Sirius Black, the Dementors surrounding Harry and
Yeah.
Hermione. And it was really honestly, I was getting goosebumps all over my body. I felt like a Christmas turkey. Not a Christmas goose even.
Yeah.
Ebenezer Scrooge was at my window, licking his lips, wanting to buy me.
Was he?
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah, and it felt claustrophobic the way it was written with all the Dementors like surrounding it. But for me, I feel like everything in this book has set up the past 4 chapters so well. I feel like all we're doing is getting rewarded for reading the book.
Yeah.
It's like loads of things are tying up together. We haven't even heard about the Dementors for about 6 chapters, but they're back.
Yeah.
And they're back to get black.
We're getting an up-close description of them. Scabby little eyes.
Yeah.
Bad breath. P.U.
And as well, like, it says over 100 Dementors come and get him. And I'm thinking, how many have they taken out of prison to look for this one man? Who's on reception? Who's done the rota for next week?
Right, it's on the honour system.
All the workers are gone. Like, the escape from Azkaban, try. It's your best opportunity, everybody else.
Right, all of you. We're after Sirius Black.
It's just mad, isn't it? Like, and as well, Harry is trying to... He's like, come on, Hermione, help me out. Expecto Patronum. She's had no lessons. Come on. Harry, I don't even know what the spell is. Expecto Patronum, Expecto Patronum. Think of something happy, you daft cow. Think of something happy. I'm having the soul sucked out of me here, Harry.
The Dementors were hungry.
Oh, they were,
And it
weren't
had
they?
me thinking of all the meals that me and you ate over the course of 2 days, 3 days, Pottervision away.
Oh, yeah.
It was interesting, wasn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Have we spoke about the curry so far? We did, didn't we?
But did we mention it? Yes, we did mention it on the main pod. Yeah, we did.
Right. Next day, we woke up dehydrated.
Yeah. Oh.
Right?
Well, you had a spicy one, didn't you? Yours was quite spicy.
I said, listen, we're going to drive to an M&S and get M&S breakfast bits.
Mm-hmm.
Went in, I got a yoghurt and a croissant.
Yeah.
And what did you get?
I had a pan au chocolat and a cheese and onion twist. It
was nice, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was very nice. And a smoothie.
And I stood in queue for about 20 minutes getting a coffee.
Yeah, when there was a Costa Coffee just next door.
Just next door. But I decided to get the M&S one because I didn't know the Costa Coffee was there. And also, M&S gave me a fork to eat my yoghurt with.
That's nice, isn't it? To pierce the berries.
How lovely. We drove away.
Yeah.
And in my head, I was like... And we got to Peterborough, right?
Yeah.
Our eyes darted, didn't they? We found a wimpy.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, I've never had a wimpy.
Yeah.
I thought they'd gone extinct.
Yeah.
I'll have to get one.
Yeah.
I'm telling Lewis, I'm going, hey, Lewis, went to a wimpy, yeah?
Yeah.
I was like, they're all gone but one. Lying. He looks it up. Apparently, there's 41 wimpies in the country.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's still quite a low number, I think. Compared to, like, the big ones, KFC, Burger King, we talk about McDonald's all the time. It's unhealthy. I think this is the third mention of McDonald's in this podcast alone. Listeners will be thanking the Lord above that we're mentioning Wimpy. Thank God! Another fast food chain! We want a break from McDonald's. Give us Wimpy!
We went into Wimpy.
Yeah.
Woman there, she comes up to us.
Oh,
and I
yeah.
said to her, I would gladly pay you Tuesday for a hamburger today. She looks at me, she's like, what? I'm like, it's a reference from Popeye. She's like, what? I'm like, a character called Wimpy, that's what he says. She goes, what do you want? I go, table for two, please.
They don't have Popeye in the South.
They don't. She seats us.
Yeah.
Oh, this is fucking funny. So, Lukas needs potty straight away.
Yeah, I need potty.
And he goes to me, if they come, can you get me, and before he can finish his drink order,
Yeah.
I go, they won't come.
Yeah.
That's never happened. All my times going to a restaurant, the waiter has never come when one party is in the toilets.
Yeah.
They normally wait till everyone's back at the table, then they come.
Yeah.
Right? So Lucas is shocked. He's like, bloody hell, I'm trying to have a nice restaurant experience here. And he walks off. A moment later, the lady comes over, she goes, can I get you two anything to drink? And I start laughing. I've just been proved wrong.
You must have seemed like an absolute mental case. You've come in quoting Popeye. You've been sat down. She comes in, she goes, what would you like to drink? And you go, I don't know. Come back later when he's finished his wee. What the hell? Can somebody else serve that guy? I'm scared.
We get our food.
Oh, yeah.
I get a chicken burger. What do you get?
Similar. I think you...
Yeah, beef burger.
Yeah, beef burger with bacon. But we both had the spicy one, didn't we?
Wasn't spicy in the slightest.
No spicy.
No spice. It says spicy, 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 spicy. Spicy chicken burger, spicy chicken burger, spicy chicken burger. It's not spicy. Oh, it's really spicy. It's not spicy.
Hot.
The chips were poor.
Yeah, they were actually. I'll agree with you on that.
She's like, do you want any extra sauce? I was like, oh, actually, yeah, I'll try the Wimpy special sauce.
Yeah.
It was terrible.
Yeah.
It was absolutely awful. They charged us 60p for that tiny little pot each.
And it didn't even pour. You had to scrape it out with a knife.
Insanity, right? There was not enough ketchup in the bottle. Tasted bad. Like,
Yeah.
it
The
wasn't,
burger was all right.
was it? The chips were bad though, weren't
Yeah,
they?
the chips were no good.
Right? I go, I'll get this.
Yeah.
I go up, how much for all that shit I've just eaten?
Yeah.
That's what I say.
Yeah.
The guy goes, £25.60.
Oh.
2 burger meals
Yeah.
and a drink.
Yeah.
I'm like, I go in, where do you think you're, what restaurant do you think I'm in?
The South.
I'm like, I don't know where you think you are. We've seen Five Guys.
Yeah.
This is Wimpy. I've been sat down there eating a bad meal.
Yeah.
The guy goes, well, you ate every drop. I go, doesn't matter how much I ate.
Oh,
And
yeah.
you don't say drop, you say crumb when it's food. Yeah. And he's like, whoa. I'm like, whoa, what? What are you stuttering for? Whoa.
Yeah.
Like that. And he goes, you'll pay for your food now. And I go, I will, won't I? He goes, yeah, sit down. Lucas goes, should we get dessert? I go, not here.
Yeah. Oh, I was excited. It was a 2-for-1 dessert menu.
It looked bad.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
Then we got a big gold coin, didn't we?
And then we got a big gold coin from Costa.
We looked round a
Or
cathedral.
Starbucks, was it?
Yeah, we looked round a cathedral, didn't we?
Oh, we did, yeah.
That was funny. We lit a prayer candle each.
Yeah, a little prayer candle. Didn't pray. But we... hey, I tell you what we did. This is a fun thing they have at Peterborough Cathedral. A moonwalk bit.
Yeah, moon carpet.
A moon carpet. It's a carpet across the church and it's got the moon on it and it's a bit squishy to walk on.
It's like walking on the moon.
It's like walking on the moon.
There's interactive. It was during the day.
Yeah, we had a jolly good time, didn't we?
Yeah. And then we did the gig. And then we had a McDonald's. No, we had a Tesco dinner that night.
Yeah, we were good, weren't we? Well, I don't know if you were good, but I had a salad.
Yeah, I had a sandwich. And then I went to sleep and you stayed up working.
Yeah, because I prepared for the podcast because I knew in the morning I had my maths tutoring to do.
It'd be math tutoring.
I'd be maths tutoring.
Yeah, but it was weird because I went to sleep and you were at a desk.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
could look over your shoulder at me asleep.
It was very odd because I was at a desk and Travelodge, they have mirrors everywhere. So there's a massive mirror in front of me. So every time I look up, I see your sprawled body breathing in your sleep. And it was very comforting.
Listeners, that's what I do.
He breathes in his sleep and he sprawls.
I'm a breather. I'm a kneader.
I'm a sprawler.
Next morning, we wake up, cock crow. Cock-crow.
Oh, yeah.
Lucas, 8 a.m. Morning! He says morning to wake me up because I have to leave.
Yeah, yeah. I waited half an hour before asking you.
And then, so I wake up.
Yeah.
No, I've got to leave. I'm like, right, I've got to do something. I walk around Peterborough.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, Jesus Christ. I'm looking around the streets and it's full of people who have also been kicked out of their accommodation, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So, like, homeless people.
Yeah.
Some other people
Yeah.
who looked crazy.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you'd be like, right. And, like, you know, it's like, well, I can't. It's time to get up. All walking round. I go in a Costa because I got to do some Pottervision reading because we were going to be recording a pod.
Yeah.
I'm sat there, you know, full-grown man with a copy of The Prisoner of Azkaban, writing notes.
Yeah.
Next to me is a little boy. Did I mention this last time?
Yeah. No, you told me I think in private.
Next to me is a little boy with his mummy. Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's telling her about Helix framework theory. I'm sat up like, don't know what that is. And I look up on my phone and it's something to do with the way that planets rotate on their axis or some shit like that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm like, that's a 10-year-old boy talking about that and I'm reading Harry Potter in a public space. Here we go. But it was funny because the boy and his mummy had a weird relationship.
Oh, yeah.
She was holding him like a baby. She had her hand on his like upper thigh near his buttocks.
Yeah.
And he was like crawled into her.
Oh.
And she was like, go on, tell me. They were there with daddy, granddaddy and brother. Yeah, and they were all like as a table. And she goes to him, who do you think you've been teaching your tutor a lot? And she's like saying this, showing him off to the table, going, who do you think learns more from each other? Do you think you learn more from your tutor? Or do you think she learns more from you?
Oh, I hate that.
And he goes, about the same.
About the same? I'm paying £25 an hour for you to learn. Do you want to stop fucking talking shit about what you've read on the internet and listen to the tutor? If you're teaching the tutor as much as she's teaching you, you need to listen more and do your work. Why are you telling your maths tutor about Helix framework theory? You need to be factorising your equations.
Imagine, do you think if you were tutoring some kid and he started like trying to teach you about something, do you think you'd like take a back seat or do you reckon you go, no, we need to get on with this now, we're doing maths?
I'd go, oh, that's interesting, right, let's get cracking with this though, because this is your maths time to do this. I'd entertain it for a bit, because it's good to create that rapport, but if it's equal, if half of the session is them teaching me about science I'm not doing my job properly. So how's the tuition going with little Timmy? Well, I've learnt a lot. I know what he does on Saturdays. I know about the Big Bang. Oh, hang on, you're supposed to be teaching him about maths. All in good time. All in good time. It's been 2 terms. What's going on? Yeah, for me, you're not doing your job if you don't steer it back to the maths. There's definitely time for that, but not about the same. About the same? Oh dear.
And then I came back to the hotel room, brought you a slice from Greg's.
Mm-hmm.
That's about that, wasn't it?
That was that. And then dropped you off at the train station. And I went home. So...
You went home with my dirty knickers, didn't you?
I did, actually. You didn't want to be carrying around your big backpack all over London. So I took your dirty laundry and put it in my car, and I've brought it back today, having not looked inside.
Good boy.
I promise you that. And I swear on anybody's life, you asked me to.
Did I say don't look inside?
No, but I wouldn't.
All right.
Right. The Dementors are coming round.
Oh, yeah, just like we were hungry having a wimpy, the Dementors are hungry, wanting to make Harry wimpy.
Great link. So the Dementors...
Don't them lights look nice?
Oh, they do. I like that. So, the Dementor, for some reason... This scares me about Dementors, that they can't distinguish between people. Like, they shouldn't be going for Harry sucking out his soul.
Terrible prison guards.
Awful.
Like, if they can't distinguish between people, I feel like at Azkaban, there's definitely possibilities. They're feeding some people not at all,
Yeah.
and feeding others twice. We haven't fed him yet.
Yeah.
One bloke, just because he's near the door, has got 12 meals. I'll never fit out the bars. I wish I'd never knit that telly.
Oh, honestly. So he comes up to Harry, right, and for the first time, we see a Dementor lower their hood, right? Let me read how they're described, right? Thin, grey, scabbed skin stretched over empty sockets and a gaping, shapeless hole for a mouth.
Oh, God.
With faces like that, where else could they work but a prison?
Yeah.
You know... Imagine one of these things at the
I
front
know.
desk. You what?
Blackpool Pleasure Beach. How many times do I have to hear the words Expecto Patronum?
Oh my
Expecto
god.
Patronum, Expecto Patronum. Harry, are you thinking of anything nice? I'm not living with the Dursleys anymore. How many times do I have to tell you? Thinking negative things about the Dursleys isn't a nice thought.
No. I know what happened to winning the Quidditch Cup. I thought that was your new best memory. You can't be there thinking, oh, it won't be shit with without the Dursleys. Think about the Quidditch Cup. That was your memory that you chose. Arse. I love that we're given... Because at the minute, we've just been rewarded with stuff, haven't we? We've had mysteries going through the book. And we've been rewarded. Ooh, that's that. Ooh, that was that all along. He was him, he was him. But now we're given a little juicy mystery, aren't we?
Yeah.
Who is casting the Patronus from across the lake?
Yeah.
Looks strangely familiar.
Yeah.
Which gives no information whatsoever, only that it might look like somebody Harry knows.
And it summons the Patronus back. That's interesting.
Yeah, that's weird, isn't it? Why?
Come on.
You've done your work now. Come back. Why does it need to come back? Is it like something you have to recoil?
And then what, back into the wand? Does it now go back into your body? Does it...
What is that all about?
Where's it go?
And he sees like the person stroking it. Oh, there's a good book. That's just a wisp out of your wand. Why are you stroking it as if it's got a personality? Bloody hell.
Bloody hell, year sevens.
Bloody hell, year sevens. And Harry, it's all a bit too much for him, and he faints. I think I would. What an evening. What an evening. You know, think about it. Bloody hell.
Yeah.
They'd already had a day at school. Then they've gone to Hagrid's shack. Buckbeak's been murdered. Then they've been attacked by a dog. Then they've gone into the Whomping Willow. Peter Pettigrew, Snape, Lupin, Sirius. Then we've had a werewolf. Now we've had the Dementors. Bloody hell! It's time for bed.
Right. How many wimpy burgers out of 5 are you giving this chapter?
I don't want to give this chapter any wimpy burgers. But in terms of rating it, I like this chapter. Oh, it was good. We had a bit of a talky one last chapter, which I wasn't a massive fan of, but here we had the bloody action, didn't we? Oh, the moon was out. We had 2 animals fighting.
If this chapter was in an audience at Pottervision, we would bring it down onto the stage, pull its pants down and spank it in front of everyone, because that's how much we loved it.
That's how much we loved it, right? I wish I could spank the bare bottom of this chapter. We had fights, we had Dementors, we had a rat escaping, we had revelations, and we had another juicy nugget of a mystery. I'm going to do it. I'm going to give it 5 big wimpy burgers out of 5.
Excellent!
Oh,
Now, for me, I love this chapter for many reasons that you loved it. Mainly because Ron got knocked out.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
Woohoo! Shame that Crookshanks got knocked out, though. He didn't deserve that. She?
He
He didn't deserve that. Yeah, exciting. But too short for me.
Yes.
One wimpy burger out of 5.
Oh, you bastard. Yeah, it was very short. Shortest chapter of the series, maybe.
Right. Are you ready for this week's edition of Quiz?
Quiz, quizzy key, quiz, crew. Gonna ask you some questions, how well will you do? Quiz, key, quiz, crew. Gonna ask you about Harry Potter, Lukas, how well will you do? I'll blow you a kiss.
Right. Question 1.
Yeah.
In Costa, right?
Oh no, what?
What theory was the little boy teaching his mother about?
Helix theory.
I can't accept that.
No, let me think. Helix formation theory.
No, I can't accept that.
What is it?
Helix framework theory.
Give me half a point for that.
Half a point.
All right, go on.
Right. Question 2.
Yeah.
Who was the little boy there with?
His mum, his dad, his granddad, and his brother.
Correct.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Question 3. What was my breakfast order at M&S?
You had a yoghurt with things in it, and a croissant and a coffee.
What was in the yoghurt?
Berries.
Berries?
No.
Berries?
No.
I'm not accepting that.
You're not accepting yoghurt, croissant, and a coffee.
You can have half a point. There was a compote and granola in there.
All right. Okay. Yeah.
I know you were driving, but you should have at least asked. Right,
Okay.
Question 4.
Well, you didn't ask what was in my pan au chocolat, did
Chocolate.
you? Oh, yes. Yeah. Chocolate.
Question 4.
Yeah.
How much was the toll?
Oh, the toll was $1.50?
Correct.
Yeah, question 5.
Question 5. What is 10% of £30 plus VAT?
Well, 10% of £30 is £3, plus 20% VAT is £3.60.
Not bad. So that's 4 out of 5.
Yes, I think so.
No, 3 out of 5. Was it 4 out of 5?
No, 4. I got 2 halves, didn't I?
Yeah.
Quiz, We're gonna ask you some questions. How well will you do? Quiz, Gonna ask you about Harry Potter, Lukas. How well will you do? I'll blow you a kiss.
Pottervision.
It is time for the nation's second favourite segment. It's Hedwig's Droppings. We're not alluding to owl poo. We're not alluding to ploppings. We mean the messages you send in when we allude to Hedwig's Droppings. Hey, how did you like that? That was a bit good, wasn't it?
Was it?
You scatting over the tune. I liked it.
You gotta scat over the droppings.
Hey! Now, we've had a lovely message from Amy on Instagram who says, just wanted to say how much I'm loving the podcast. I only discovered it very recently and I'm currently about halfway through the Chamber of Secrets and will be all caught up soon. It's made me fall back in love with the Harry Potter series, but in a totally different way. And she also says, I snorted really loudly in my doctor's waiting room when Tom was talking about having his tit grabbed by a teacher. I need to remember how funny it is before listening in public. So thank you very much, Amy. Now, Amy has an amazing page on Instagram called Dyslexic Book Reviews, where she reviews books and also judges how good they are or how accessible they are for people with dyslexia.
Amy, I suggest continuing to listen to the podcast in public. So when you laugh out loud, people go, what you listening to? You can say the Pottervision podcast. Leave them a review. Follow them on Patreon.
And, even if they've been summoned to the doctor's surgery, don't let them go in that room until you finish the pitch.
Like what they always say, laughter is the best medicine.
Exactly.
So who wouldn't love to hear about my tit being grabbed?
You don't need antibiotics. You need the Pottervision podcast. We also must welcome a brand new baby patron.
Ooh, let me get my lips ready.
We've got a baby Harry and his name's Peter Green. So welcome, baby Peter.
Peter Green, let me embrace you into my arms, let me swaddle you and let me kiss you atop your crown. Mwah, 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 mwah.
Hey, give me a turn. Mwah, 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 mwah. Okay, back to the nurse. Welcome, Peter Green. And now it's our section within a section. Nice howlers. We've had another lovely voice message, this time from Marge and Shelley.
Don't. You're halfway through.
Am I?
He loves me editing this pod.
Hi, Pottervision boys. It's Marge and Shelley. And our question for you is, do you like our impressions of you? Right. Yes. How many? Yeah. How many? Oh, yeah. How many annoying American girls constantly DMing us on Instagram out of 5 would you give this podcast, pretty baby?
Oh, well, I love this podcast. It's got drama, it's got hats, it's got Harry Potter, and I think it's very, very funny. I give this podcast 5 annoying American girls constantly DMing us on Instagram out of 5.
Cinco chicas.
What are you?
Well, for me, mi likey,
Oh, yeah.
mi laughy,
Right.
es muy divertido.
Ah, sí, boy.
I give this podcast 2
What?
annoying American girls constantly DMing us on Instagram out of 5.
2?
I say what I said.
Right. One for Madge, one for Shelley. Pottervision.
Hey! What a fabulous voice message.
Oh my god, that's been the highlight of my week. Oh my god, I'm roasting. I love it.
I love it.
No, it's a tribute.
A tribute, innit? Where they say imitation's the best form of flattery, don't they? But I love it because when Americans do an impression of British people, they go one of 2 ways. It's either posh butler or cockney.
Yeah.
But I felt like there was a couple of definite northern inflections that they had in there, which was very good.
Muh.
Muh.
The classic northern term. Muh.
And thank you for highlighting something that I'm a bit self-conscious about, is I say yeah too many times to you when I'm listening to you.
We always say yeah to each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You say. Anyway, thank you very much.
It's a reminder for all Pottervision listeners, if you ever having a chat with anyone, to show them that you are listening, even if you aren't, slide in a couple yeah-yeahs.
Yeah. Nod your head. Tut, tut, tut. Mirror their facial expressions. It's to show you're listening.
If they laugh, you laugh. If they cry, you cry. If they begin to shiver, wrap your arms around them and put them to bed.
Exactly. So thank you very much to Shelley and Marge. And if anybody else wants to send us their nice howlers,
That's the one to beat.
there we go. The bar's been set. Please send them in. Or you can just send in a normal message, pottervisioncomedy@gmail.com, or through our various social media outlets. Hedwig's Droppings.
Pottervision.
This has been been the Pottervision podcast. Thank you so much to everybody for listening. We're still going on tour, guys. We're in Glasgow the 8th of November, Edinburgh the 9th, Newcastle the 10th, Sheffield the 14th, and Liverpool the 17th. And then we've got loads more in the new year as well. Check them all out, pottervision.com. We would love to see you there. Also, if you want bonus content and you want to support not only me, but Tom as well, go to patreon.com/pottervision. Extra episodes, merchandise, 2019 live show, our undying gratitude. It's all available. Also, if you just want to follow us, Facebook, Instagram or Twitter, just search Pottervision and leave us a 5-star review if you haven't already. It boosts us up the rankings, it shows our podcast to more people searching Harry Potter, and we just bloody love reading them. Next week, we're on episode 56, chapter 21, the penultimate chapter of book 3, Hermione's Secrets. You have been the number 1 Tom Lawrenson impersonator of the year.
And you have been the co-host of the Pottervision podcast.
Goodbye.
Pottervision.
Thank you for listening to the Pottervision podcast. The music was performed by Jack Evans. You can contact us through our website, pottervision.com. And if you'd like bonus content and to support the show, you can visit patreon.com/Pottervision.